Hello guys, how are you doing?
Good.
How are you?
I'm great. So can you please introduce yourselves?
I'm Tay.
And I'm Rob.
And we're in a band called We Are the In Crowd.
Great. So are you having a good time in Amsterdam so far?
So far so good. We've only been here for a couple hours. But this isn't our first time here, so we already love this city. So we're pretty excited to go out a little later, maybe, if I'm awake.
Have you been touring for a while now, or is this like one of your first?
This is the third day, but
okay.
Yeah, we've been.
Yeah, it's only the third day of this tour. Yeah.
And how's it doing so far?
It's
good. Been very good.
It's been really good. Like you said, it's the beginning, so.
we got to play
But yeah,
Germany.
so far so good.
Germany for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
So what is it that you love the most about Amsterdam?
I don't know. There's so much what's the word?
Freedom. You can do anything you want.
That's true. That's definitely true. But there's so much like happiness. Like you walk through and everybody's like really excited and
yeah.
It's probably because it's sunny right now.
Yeah, but
like one of the first
even the
sunny
last
days.
couple times we were here, it was raining. On the last tour we were here. And people were still so happy. Or they were drunk, I don't know. But still, they looked happy to me, and I like that.
Nice. So, when you're here, do you like go to like the coffee shops in the red light district, or you're more like the cultural type that goes like museums?
Both. I feel like half of us, we kind of all meet in the middle. They went to the red light district last time, and I stayed back, and then and then we all kind of we went to
lost.
Where did we go? Oh, we went to the square last time and kind of hung out around there and ate and all that. It's fun. It's nice here. It's really pretty too.
And what do you like most about touring?
Everything. The fact that you can, I mean, well, first of all, the fact that you can play your songs everywhere, day after day is, you know, pretty amazing in itself. But I think meeting new people, like going to new places you've never been, and even revisiting places, it's just, it's such a different lifestyle, and the fact that we get used to it is really cool.
Yeah. So you say that you like meet a lot of new people. Do you make actual friends when you're on tour? Because you only see them for like a day.
Yeah, I have before. Yeah, we definitely have.
Especially
There's
in
people,
other.
I still keep in touch with some people all over the place.
Other bands and.
That's true too. You definitely make friends with the other bands that you tour with. It's like starting a school, you know, like where you meet these people for the first time and you end up having to live with them.
Yeah.
And then it's like.
And then the tour's over, so in the next tour you come without them.
Yeah.
You go to their hometown, and if they're there, they come out and hang out.
Yeah. What about the fans? Do you make friends with fans?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever I don't usually give my number out, but but there's people that I keep in touch on Twitter and stuff like that where I see them and we go out to dinner or whatever like that, things like that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's
fun.
Fun. Nice. So about the writing, what are the best conditions for you to write in?
We really we liked the studio environment. We like to be in a studio. That way, when an idea comes to mind,
you can just go and do it.
Like record it right away and just demo it. So that's definitely a large aspect of it. And then all of us together, all 5 of us write together. So we all have to be under the same roof. Otherwise, somebody won't wake up, or I'm calling Jordan and he's not awake yet because it's like 5 at night, and he's still not awake.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to pick him up because he doesn't have a car or something, you know. The list goes on and on. So yeah, being under this one roof is definitely really important.
Yeah.
In a studio environment, for sure.
But isn't it hard to write with all of you together? Because I can understand that maybe when you're writing, you want to write something personal about yourself.
Well, that's the best part about it, is that we live together and that we're already pretty open with each other. So when there is something personal, like I can say hey, I really want to write about this. And we write about it, and then everybody kind of, whoever, and that's not just me, we'll write a situation, if Rob's been through something, he's like, hey, you've come to me with lyrics to a song that we can kind of pick apart, and I'm like, oh, I've kind of been there too. And we all kind of relate with each other, and support each other in that idea as well. Maybe I haven't been through what he's been through, but I'll ask questions well, what if this happened in the second verse, and be like, all right,
yeah. But isn't that hard to relate with the other one?
It's really hard, yeah.
Sometimes it can be really personal, really something that's on your own mind, and then you have to.
We've written about things that have to do with each other before, where but that's all part of growing. That's why we're a band, we're a big family. I look at it that way too. If I were to get in a fight with my sister and never talk about it, it would just get worse.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's
It's-
kind of like that.
Yeah, like you said, it's like therapy.
It is.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
It's exactly like that. After you write the song too, even if we've written songs that we've never used, and even after the fact that after it's done and written, you're like, oh, I feel so much better. Like I'm glad that they know this, and these are my best friends, and I'm happy they know that.
So your
But it
bandmates
is
are
hard.
like psychologists. Right?
It is kind of like that. I've never really thought about it that
And
way.
it's
but
free.
Yeah, and it's
free.
yeah, it's nice though. But it is hard. There's 5 of us, and it's like 5 cooks in 1 kitchen. And
Yeah.
it's definitely time consuming, and it gets stressful, and some people storm out of the room, and then we come back and like, oh, I'm happy again.
Yep.
So do you write like the lyrics and the music all together, or is it that you just like write lyrics, or?
It's usually there's like a melody and or like a riff or something, and we kind of base things off of that. Or if there's a lyric idea, sometimes that draws it, but generally most of the time it's like a guitar riff or something.
There's no recipe for a song.
Mhm.
It just happens. It just like
Yeah.
it can start on any instrument. It can start with anything. It's never the same every time.
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of cool about it, because every time you won't get the same song.
It's like
You
a
get
different
something
journey
different.
every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And are there also other people who inspire you for writing your songs?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, whether it be like music that we enjoy or like our family or friends, anything like that. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't actually have to be a personal situation to us. It could be, kind of branched out to our friends or something like that too. We've done. I think we've written about anything really, whatever's kind of whatever we're thinking about at the time, I guess.
Do you write more about people, or more about like emotions that you go through?
I don't think. I mean, either or really. I mean,
that's a good
situations
question.
more.
Yeah, probably
Yeah, like-
situational.
Things that have happened already.
Are there things that people can relate to, or things
Oh,
that are closer to
absolutely.
yourself?
Yeah,
Ev-
absolutely.
everything we write,
And we also keep that in
general,
mind too.
try to generalize so anyone can relate to it.
Yeah, I mean,
if
we
it's-
want to keep it specific enough so that we're opening ourselves up to our fans, but we also want to be general enough so they can understand or feel that they felt that way too.
Yeah, I understand. So, do you like when people ask you in interviews? I'm not going to do that about your lyrics. Do you actually tell them what the lyrics are about, or you're more like, oh, I want to keep this open so fans can interpret it in their own ways?
Usually we leave it open, but
Yeah,
I
that's
think
gonna happen anyways. So, anyone will. Even me. I'll listen to a song and I'll relate to it in a way, and I'll take it as my own. But it probably doesn't mean anything.
I kind of
what
like
the
that's
person that wrote
definitely
it.
the best way to look at it. But I mean, there's been points where people are like, "Well, what did you mean by this?" And I've explained it. But yeah, for the most part, I like to leave it open because that way, I think it spreads further.
Yeah, I understand. So I think your sound, the sound of your music is quite cheerful. Do you think that reflects your personality?
I think so. I think we're all pretty
Absolutely.
fun and energetic people for the most
Yeah.
part. And then, the songs that aren't as like upbeat, definitely shows our more sincere and serious side, I guess. I mean, yeah. I think it does. Our music definitely reflects us.
Yeah. How would you briefly describe your personality?
Weird.
Weird. We're just a bunch of weirdos,
Yeah.
dorks.
Yeah,
Dorks?
we it's funny, like, a lot of people that meet us for the first time, I mean, this is obviously, like, an interview, and, like, we're trying to be normal, I guess, I don't know, but, like, if you see us, I think, in our, like, natural, just...
If there was a fly on the wall, you would just be like, where do these people come from?
Yeah, there's some things that I sometimes look back at, and I'm like, what did I say?
Like what?
I don't know.
It's just, you can't
I
explain
don't know.
it. It just is
I'm
what
happy
it is.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, last night, because I'm so excited for Amsterdam because I love Amsterdam, and
He was sitting right where you were. I was sitting here.
Yeah.
And we were watching
a movie, and I just said it like it was completely wrong English, but it just came out so funny. I was just like, I'm so happy tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Instead of like, I'm so happy today, or I'm so happy about tomorrow, or for tomorrow, I just said, I'm so happy tomorrow. And we all just start dying laughing.
So
'cause
are
it
you
made no
happy
sense.
today?
I'm very happy today.
But mostly tomorrow.
But mostly I'm happy tomorrow.
I don't know. But that's not even a good example. I don't know.
I guess, yeah, it is just...
There's just been some strange things. Bryony can probably attest.
Yeah, she knows.
But it's nice that you're like, you know, when you're on tour, you can have fun together, and that you're like a brotherhood together, and that's really nice.
Oh, it never stops. It never stops.
Don't have that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we've toured with bands that aren't like that, and I just get so weirded out by it. I'm like, wait, you guys don't like hang out? Like, why not?
Yeah.
But I guess you're very lucky then, because like I mean,
I think so.
it's not like you're like family or whatever, and it's like you get into a band together, you start playing together, you actually work together.
Yeah, I guess
we
we don't have to
really
like
good
each other,
friends.
but we do. Yeah, that is. I do feel lucky for that, sure.
What is it that you like the most about him?
About me? All right, go. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I was gonna say. I know. I looked up and I was like, oh, his hair, but no, I'm not gonna say that. It is cool and it's all natural. But I think Rob's a person that always, if I am sad, he can always make me, like, he reasons with me very well. I feel like Rob's the first person to be like, hey, you're thinking this way because of this. I'm like, oh, you're right. And then I get happy again. Yeah.
Yeah.
My pal.
Yeah.
And otherwise, what do you think of her?
All right.
There he
You
goes.
can be honest.
I like her nose ring.
Damn it.
That's it.
That's it. That's my nose.
That's it. I don't like her.
He was like me.
No.
All right. So
See what I mean? We're just weird.
We're just pretending.
Yeah.
so you already said that like you try to be normal in an interview, but you're actually kind of like weird. Do you think that your
Thank you. That's awesome. It's a compliment.
Do you think that your personality within the band, like on stage, is different than what
No.
you are in person?
Not at all.
No,
There's.
just-
It's funny, on stage, we have like a reputation of being that sort of awkward band at some points
like
where
in between
we're like,
songs.
oh, it's so cute, you guys are just kind of awkward. And we're like, no, we're just, what? Alright.
We're trying to not
I
be
guess
awkward,
that's
and
like-
it gets awkward, and whatever.
Some people think we're trying to do something like that, like that's our thing. And I'm like, I just think that sometimes I get tongue-tied and I just say, I've said the most random things. I started talking to...
Sometimes you get like out there. You'll be like a space cadet, and you'll be like.
I just started talking about people in the crowd. Like, there's one kid that had this inflatable. We played a state fair once. And they had this inflatable pickle.
Yeah.
It's a big
So like
pickle.
holding it.
He was holding it the whole
The
time.
entire set, and so I had to say something. Like, first of all, one, you have a giant inflatable pickle. It's two, you've been holding it for like 30 minutes now. Like, isn't your arm tired? And like, the funny part is that because there's two vocalists, me and Jordan, I'll say something and sometimes he doesn't really hear me, and so he'll say something, and it creates this really awkward chemistry because we're just like, what if he just
You
said
both said the same thing,
or
though.
we repeat each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just funny because I think normally when there's just one lead singer, one person that's speaking most of the time, they have all the control. And with Jordan and I, we just kind of like
It can go anywhere.
you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
So-
Or you guys will be like, talking about something and then completely forget what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then you'll come back to it.
Oh yeah,
All the time.
yeah, absolutely.
You're
I'll go
like,
on autopilot and I'll start talking and be like,
we got merch in the back and what?
let's
What was
play
that?
another song.
What was that? What'd you say?
And do you have some sort of weird rituals before you go on stage?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we all
have
stretch.
we stretch
all-
and warm up and all that kind of stuff.
We'll
but-
jump up and down
we do
sometimes.
some jumps. But we have this
Chant.
this chant that we do that is
The ritual.
the ritual, and
Yeah.
it's
If it's rushed or it doesn't happen at all, I feel weird going on stage.
it almost feels like a superstitious thing. Like if it doesn't happen, I feel like I'm not gonna have a good show.
Is
So.
it like a song or?
We made it up once because
Mike, again, was being weird, laying on the ground in a gas station in the middle
screaming
of nowhere.
Hakeem
Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. which is a-
Hakeem Olajuwon is a basketball player in
Yeah.
the United States that was like really popular in the 90s, and they called him Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. So he was screaming, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, Hakeem the Dream. And we're
For no reason. Completely
literally-
sober.
No
Just,
reason.
just laughing about it because we thought it was
Absolutely
funny.
no reason. We had not talked about basketball that day. I don't know. There's nothing that could have triggered that. But he was doing it, and we just thought it was really funny. So then
And we kind of
ended
made
up-
it into like a chant.
Yeah, and then we all just say it's our slice of pizza at the end.
So what's the song? It's
Akeem, the dream,
Olajuwon,
Olajuwon.
come on, sing it with me now.
Akeem,
Akeem, the dream, Olajuwon, come on, live it loud now. Akeem, the dream, Olajuwon. And then 1, 2, 3, it's our slice of pizza.
Nice.
I like it.
People hear us and they're like, what?
Yeah, and the pizza thing just symbolizes all of us sharing one thing, I guess. But we
Yeah.
really like pizza.
Yeah,
so.
and it's everyone has their own slice, and it's their own slice of the pizza.
That's cute. It's really nice. I
So
like it.
weird.
We
See what I
should
mean?
I see what you mean.
We should make like
Weird.
Hallmark
But it's
cards.
fun and weird. It's
Yeah.
nice. So, one thing, like, I've interviewed a lot of bands, but
Mhm.
actually I've never interviewed a woman before.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Girl power.
Go ahead, ask her what it's like to be in a band with guys.
Girls.
What is it like to be in a band with guys?
It smells pretty bad.
Smells real bad. You
And
probably
they're
hear a lot of
really
disgusting
loud.
things.
Oh, I mean,
We're very-
I'm completely desensitized. Like, they
Yeah.
can say anything, people can say anything to me, like, very, dude stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I just don't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we go on tour with these bands, they'll say something like, "Hey, I'm so sorry," and I'm
You're
like,
like, nah,
"What did you
don't worry
say?
about
I didn't even hear you." They're like, "Oh," and then the guys are like, "No, it's cool. Like, she's used to it."
Are you one of the guys now?
I guess so. I mean, I'm still a girl. I mean, I still like to do my girly things, but
Yeah.
Does it annoy you guys that she has her girly things?
No, they're really respectful.
We're just
toward
whatever.
it. I always just ask them, like, "Do you guys mind if I paint my nails?" And they're like,
And are there also any advantages of being the only woman?
"Oh no,
No.
I don't think so. I think it's all it's all the same. I mean, sometimes I get the bathroom first. That's about it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
usually.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, I guess girls have certain, like, characteristics that, like, are probably needed within, like, a business or within a band or things like that.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's a different way of thinking. Like
Yeah,
guys just
yeah,
think
exactly.
completely different than.
Yeah.
I think
Than a
even with our band, as you're saying, like as a business, and we're all very involved in our band. Like we don't just kind of look to our manager or look to our label and be like, "Tell us what to do." I mean, we are what we are, and we are who we are because of the way we kind of, I don't know,
Group.
interact
Yeah.
with each other. I mean, you're right. I think there's definitely, I can't think of an example, but like there's definitely been moments where like I have a different opinion on something and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh wow, I wouldn't have thought about that." So yeah,
Yeah.
you're probably right in that sense. I just never thought about it.
Do you think that, what was it? Why do you think that most bands consist out of men? Why is it that there are so few women within rock?
I don't know. I think it's just something that
That's a good question. I don't know.
I really don't know. I mean, I don't think that there's any limitation, especially now. I mean, people aren't like, I don't think, maybe 10 years ago it was probably looked at a little differently.
It's becoming more frequent.
Yeah, I think so too. I see a lot more females in the industry, but I mean, it's also probably just a taste thing. Like, I don't think most girls would want to be, in such a, like, I don't know.
It's a tough lifestyle.
It is. It's tougher.
is.
It's definitely.
You-
I mean,
you don't get a lot of
it's
sleep.
rougher. You don't
You-
sleep a lot. It's
Always
dirty.
traveling. It's
and,
dirty. It smells
You know,
bad.
it actually isn't the ideal situation for a girl, I don't think. But some of us are crazy enough and love it.
Found it.
Yeah.
So you actually feel comfortable with, like, working with all these men?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I mean, they would. I think-
we take her out back and smack her around. Yes.
And the other thing is that, I mean, if things have ever gotten, there's been times where it has gotten uncomfortable, and they're, always there to kind of back it up and make sure that doesn't happen. Like,
Yeah.
they're definitely really protective in that sense, too. I don't think that,
Nice.
I hope you guys wouldn't let anything bad happen. No, it's been a fine dynamic the entire time I've been in a band, so.
That's great.
Mhm.
So what happens if, like, the guys want to do their guy things, like go to the red light district, or maybe, like, I don't know, take some groupies on the bus or things like that? How does that make you feel?
I just kind of, I let them do their thing. I mean, I'm not one to say, like,
We definitely
they can't do that. Like, yeah, we
we
respect
respect
each
the
other.
fact that there's women on the bus. We're not gonna
Yeah, for the
bring
most
girls
part,
on the bus. It's our home, so it's,
yeah, for the
it's
most
like,
part, that doesn't happen as
Yeah.
far as, like, you're bringing people on the bus, unless it's, like, a party, like, we invite friends, like, something like that, maybe,
Yeah.
but,
as long as you're back for bus call, it's whatever.
yeah, I don't
Okay.
think, yeah, we're all pretty respectful, and I'm, both ways, yeah.
Cool. That's nice. Well, I'm happy that they at least like protect you and that you feel comfortable and safe within your
Sure.
environment. That's nice. So I heard that there's a new album coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah.
When is it gonna come out?
We're gonna release some singles in the fall, like September, into November, and then we're hoping to release it in January. Because we're writing and recording. Oh, we're writing and recording
This summer.
So
All right. So what can we expect?
more touring,
More weirdness.
more weirdness.
What about the new album?
Us. I mean, we've gone through a lot in the last 2 years, and I think we're ready to share that with everybody, and that's pretty much it. I mean,
In what way is it gonna be different than Best Intentions?
I think it's gonna be more consistent. As far as like, I can already tell the way that we've, sat down and talked about what we want to do and all of our ideas for this record, and even the songs that we have written. Everything seems very blended in together, and it seems like we're gonna be in this, very consistent yet still dynamic kind of We're the In crowd. So.
Great. Is there anything left you want to ask?
No, what can we expect from tonight?
Fun.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's it.
You never know. Like I said, I don't know, but it is gonna be fun. It's gonna be energetic. It's gonna be loud.
There you go.
Totally, we are the In crowd.
Yes.
Totally weird.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank
you, guys.
It was a
This was
pleasure
nice.
interviewing you.